The Bitcoin price continues its rally, although dipping today, showing heavy volatility into this golden cross. I prepared you for the impact of this golden cross about 2 weeks ago. Bitcoin is about to make a golden cross. And while there's a bit more danger in the market today, BTC options open interest is near all-time highs. I mean, literally, there's more leverage in the system right now than the 2021 Bitcoin tops. And also for Bitcoin futures on the CME, it's literally hitting new all-time highs. This all affects you if you're invested in crypto, and all in anticipation of what looks like the completion of the Bitcoin golden cross. And just as a reminder, a golden cross is when a shorter term moving average, like the 50-day moving average, crosses over a longer term moving average, like the 200-day, indicating a trend change of momentum to the upside. And just looking at the last few times in Bitcoin's history that this has happened, once at the very end of 2023, really the start of this current bull market, the 50-day, the yellow, crossed over the 200-day, the pink. The rally was before that, little sell-off on the day, but the momentum shift was there. We saw a golden cross again at the very beginning of 2023. Of course, we were coming off the FTX crash lows of Bitcoin around $15,000. The rally was before the golden cross. We actually started correcting hard in the days before leading up to it. But the momentum shift was there, and although heavy volatility, the upwards trajectory continued. And then, of course, looking at 2021, actually where it all started at the beginning in 2020, we flipped-flopped back and forth above and below for a while. Again, that was due to this 2020 pandemic crash. That was the volatility, the confusion in the market. But then in mid-2020, we got that golden cross, ushering us in to the 2021 bull run. And then zooming back into the present, as we approach another golden cross again, what does this mean for you and me as investors? Well, looking at Bitcoin options open interest today, there's more leverage in the system today than the 2021 Bitcoin peak highs. And this open interest is something to take into consideration. But just keep in mind, it's not overly bearish, it's not overly bullish. It does not mean that there's an overwhelming amount of shorts versus longs in the system, or longs versus shorts. All this means to me is to expect volatility in either direction. Built up leverage means that when we do finally move in one direction or another, it most likely will be volatile, right? I closed my long. I rode a lot of this golden cross up. I closed my positions late last week in this video right here. Not to say that we can't keep going higher as this golden cross completes. By the way, use referral code Altcoin or our link and claim up to $10,000, link down below. And I'm insanely bullish for Bitcoin in the long term. But this amount of open interest, leverage in the system just means to be careful, as markets could be insanely volatile in the short term. Long term, looking at the fundamentals, Bitcoin hash rate, aka the strength of the underlying computer network, just hit an all-time high. Also BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF has just become the third largest ETF in year-to-date flows, showing institutions are very much interested in accumulating the spot Bitcoin through the ETF. And looking at recent altcoin news, starting with XRP, Elon Musk was just asked on the future of XRP and crypto in the Trump administration.
Given how punitive the SEC has been towards crypto under this administration, do you envision the XRP ledger being incorporated into the financial institutions in the future?
Well, I certainly cannot speak to any specific crypto, but I do think that the sort of cryptocurrency is an interesting and probably valuable bulwark against a centralized control. This is definitely not an endorsement or lack of endorsement for XRP. But I do think crypto, by its very nature, it helps with individual freedom.
So take that for what you will if you're in the XRP army. And Elon Musk actually did comment on Dogecoin as well. By the way, follow us on Instagram for exclusive content. Can we moon the subscribers to over 4,000? Link down below. Also, big news today for Solana. Solana cryptocurrency could rally over 400% if Trump wins, according to Standard Chartered. As you know, Solana was one of our picks for the top 9 altcoin buys of 2025. So I'm going to try and keep you updated on the coins on that list. And the news today is historic. Solana is doing more volume than the entire Ethereum and Ethereum L2 ecosystem in the last 24 hours. So the fundamentals are beating the ETH ecosystem, yet Ethereum is beating Solana in other ways. The Ethereum L2s are beating L1s on fees. So it still is cheaper to transact right now on Polygon and Arbitrum versus Solana. This all comes after Ethereum's Dankin upgrade, where Ethereum L2 solutions are now cheaper than some of the top L1s. And to me, this just symbolizes that a winner has not been chosen yet. Let's check back in to these metrics. I'll keep you updated. Also, another coin that made the top 9 altcoins for 2025 list was Ondo. I did give you the good and the bad. We talked about the token unlock coming up. This is where early investors finally get some of their tokens and they have the ability to sell. Well, I thought this was great perspective that everyone is asking me about the Ondo token unlock in January 2025, comparing Ondo's unlock now versus Solana's unlock back in 2021. Back in January 2021, Solana had a bigger unlock than Ondo when Sol had around $1 billion market cap at $3 and still went from $3 a coin for Solana to over $280. Solana at $280 back in November of 2021 was a $71 billion market cap. So a token unlock in a bull market, if the coin has other things going for it, not that big a deal. Also, Solana had one massive token unlock and all tokens were released at once, while Ondo is a linear unlock released monthly. This is good because no one can dump all at once and linear unlocks don't impact price as much as one large unlock. Just something to keep in mind. And if you're bullish on AI altcoins, the Albert API demo is live. Think of this like a specialized ChatGPT, specifically for solving math problems. So this is a really positive sign for the utility if you hold AIT and just to watch a little bit of this demo. And again, all of you that are bullish on the blue chip AI coin BitTensor Tau, AIT protocol is the first crypto subnet of BitTensor. So just cool to keep watching the continued innovation. And quick piece of news for ChainGPT, which I'm an ambassador for. Think of them as the Web3 AI infrastructure. And the news today is this: building a DeFi project made simple? Well, you can use ChainGPT's smart contract generator to customize. This includes auditing, and I loved this demo.
Here's how ChainGPT's smart contract generator makes it easier than ever. Start using ChainGPT's smart contract generator. Just ask it if it can create a smart contract for your DeFi project. It's really fast and really simple. Next, ask ChainGPT's smart contract generator to implement core DeFi functions like lending and staking in your smart contract. Customize contracts following standards like ERC20 and tailor your logic and fees to your DeFi model. and integrate security measures like re-entry guards to protect your project. Finally, audit your smart contract with ChainGPT Smart Contract Auditor.
And that is the video. Like always, see you tomorrow.